you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. You can't hear me. You still can't hear me. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully you can hear me now. But what I was saying is we like to you know, give up to big ups to super producer. She's taking a day off. She has some business to take care of. So if you guys, I'm running the show by myself. So charge it to my head, not my heart. But I hopefully you can hear me now. I see I could hear it on my phone. I got it playing on my phone to make sure you can hear me. But you guys put in the chat. Put in the chat. Let me know where you're viewing from. I see we have Toy Mafia. I'm going through this again. Now, you probably already seen these people, but Toy Mafia, Foxy 2, Roxy, Kevin Walker, Carrington Hollister, Justin Thompson, Nene, my sister is in the building. Yes, I was unmuted, but hopefully you could hear me now. Jim C is in the building. So I'm glad that you guys can hear me. You guys, we have so much that we want to talk about today. We're going to talk about the Grammy Awards. Grammy Awards came out with some true winners, and we have some crazy outfits I want to look at. And also, you guys, there's another story out against Sean Diddy Combs. He's the gift that keeps on giving. Another, I guess, an assistant is claiming that this person is a victim of sexual assault. Okay, so we are going to view that video first. You guys, like I said, Sean Diddy Combs is the gift that still keeps on giving. You guys put in the chat. I want to make sure you okay. So I do. Super producer is in the chat. Thank you, girl. Yes. So the gift that keeps on giving, and I'm not surprised. I think we're going to see continue to see more claims made against Sean Diddy Combs. Okay. It's saying on here, let me make sure you can see it. Yep, you can see it. It's saying on this article that Diddy's former assistant claims the rapper ordered him to have sex to prove his loyalty. Okay, that's what it's claiming. It's claiming that he was ordered to have sexual relations to prove his loyalty. And its assistants Philip Pines teared up while speaking about the moment Diddy ordered him to sleep with a girl in order to prove his loyalty. Pines is one of the several individuals suing Sean Diddy Combs while the disgraced rappers remain in jail as he awaits his sex crimes trial in May. And he was the ex-assistant shares his experience working for the business mogul, an explosive new ID documentary, The Fall of Diddy. Past members of the Diddy's inner circle share startling stories about their time working with the disgraced rapper. One such person in Diddy's former personal assistant, Pine, who sued the rapper last year, December, accusing him of sexual harassment, among other claims. Pines in the documentary recounts being ordered by Diddy to prove his loyalty by having sexual intercourse with a girl at one of the hedonistic parties. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I don't know about the claim, and I don't know where he is at on, as far as his lawsuit. But this is the same story that we've been hearing. Diddy would force people to do these nasty things that they didn't want to, and it's always some alcohol or drugs being involved. And Pines is saying, I remember hearing the words, prove your loyalty to me, your king. Pines told ID tearfully. He grabbed me by my shoulders, gave me a message like a coach who give a player that's about to enter the game, handed me a condom and pushed me to a girl that was on a couch, a guest. Pine shared that the Diddy's request made him freeze up for a second as he wondered if the rapper was testing him. He said, I froze before it took place. I didn't know what was happening. In that moment, it felt like, what it is this for fun for him? Is this a test for entertainment? Does he know he's doing this? Is he that gone? She gave me a consent, yeah, nodded her head, and I performed for a little bit, and then I ran out of there as soon as I didn't see him in sight anymore. I saw how angry he could get from the simplest thing, Pine said. I thought to myself, if I didn't do this, I don't know what's going to happen. Pines now look back in the past events and with great sense of remorse, noting that he felt a bomb would explode if he had gone public about the whole ordeal. And so in a sense, the ex-assistant shared a damning text messages regarding baby oil. And the things that he had to pick up, like Gatorade, 5 bottles of blue water, 3 bottles of chlorophyll. Okay, did the seasonal Ciroc, 5 DeLeon tequilas, and 2 each of wine. That's I guess that's the text neck messages Pines or Quorum's. You remember Quorum's, his other assistants that been his assistant for about 15, 20 years. She texted him these messages to Pines. The second text highlighted prescription drugs from Pines he had to procure: Zolpidem, which is a sedative; Cialis, a medication used as a party drug, however, is meant to treat to erectile dysfunction. And the third text message read: two whispering angel rolls, one astroglide, two baby oil. Why are they still this? The I don't understand this. Why are they still picking up baby oil after they found 1,900 bottles of baby oil? You guys put it in the chat. Why are you texting? You got baby oil. Maybe this is pre bulk baby oil Diddy parties, but you're still texting baby oil in these messages. You guys put it in the chat. Let me know what you think about all this. Um, he has text messages. Now, I don't know about was this guy down to have sexual relationships with the girl that he said Diddy made him have sexual relationships with the girl, and he's saying that this was consensual. The girl gave him consent, so I'm not for sure. We could say or to be the devil's advocate, Diddy taped everything. Maybe he used this as the tape as like a blackmail towards Pines. Hey, you can't come out because I got you having sexual relationships with this girl, and maybe she was incoherent, even though Pines saying, oh no, she gave me sexual consent. Okay. So you guys, you put in the chat, let me know what you think about that. So our next story, um I just want to briefly talk about, remember last Friday, we spoke about the plane crash that happened in DC. Now, just this past weekend, I believe it was Friday, there was another crash that happened in Philly. And it's a kind of um it's not kind of, it's really strange that all these plane crashes are happening. Um and is saying that Philly medical jet crash victims ID'd. The NTSB recovers the black box. So I'm just going to play this video. You guys let
The plane's black box was discovered 8 feet deep in that crater. We have all seen by now the one you are looking at on your screen. Also tonight, we are hearing from loved ones of two of the victims as the number of injuries increases.
He's my superhero.
Andre Howard's son Trey is still in the hospital tonight. The 10-year-old was hit in the head with metal while in the car Friday night near the scene of the deadly plane crash.
The way it landed, it was only because he laid on his sister. It landed right on the right side of his head.
The boy is among 22 who were injured as a result of the impact. City leaders originally believed that number was 19, but Mayor Sherrell Parker announced the increase during a noon briefing.
5 of the victims remain hospitalized currently, and 3 of them are in critical condition.
Nobody can make sense of this because this is a tragedy, but something that you never think would ever happen.
Chantal Fletcher says her cousin Dominique was severely injured. The 33-year-old baker was in the car with her longtime partner and his son driving to Macy's at the Roosevelt Mall when the plane hit the ground just after 6, engulfing with fire everything in its path.
She is in a medically induced coma. 70% of her body is burnt. She's responding well to medication. She had surgery scheduled for today.
NBC News has also confirmed the identities of the 6 individuals from Mexico who were on board the Learjet 55, which was operating as a medical rescue jet. They were a captain, co-pilot, doctor, and paramedic, as well as a mother and a pediatric patient who received life-saving medical treatment at Shriners Hospital for months and was headed home. A family friend remembers the mother as a warrior for her daughter.
Our city stands with them and every victim of this tragedy.
Mayor Parker says she understands this tight-knit community. The Great Northeast has many questions. They are setting up a town hall. It is scheduled for this Wednesday evening, February 5th. However, they are still finalizing the location. Once we learn where it is, we will pass that along to you. For now, live in the Northeast, I'm Brian Sheehan, NBC 10 News.
Yeah, this is unfortunate that, some of these people
I guess
um end up passing away or end up getting injured, and they wasn't, they was just in the area. Okay. I do have a video where it shows the plane crashing and hitting some of the homes in Philadelphia. Let me share this with you. This is off somebody's Ring camera.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, that's a plane!
Yeah, and uh Steve Keeley, I guess he's a news reporter. He's not a reporter, he's a news videographer. He works with one of the news station, and he was out there at the scene when they was still roping up the areas to
Place and fire.
prevent people from, contaminating the crime scene, because they said several debris from the plane was falling out of the sky into this parking lot. And this is what you're seeing here.
It looks like debris here. I'm in a debris field. They're roping off the parking lot. There is thick smoke and the smell of jet fuel. I'm working. I'm sorry with Fox. I need to get my. I should have worn a jacket. Sorry, brother. Just go down around. I will.
You see all the debris on the floor or
There's
on the
pieces
ground.
of the plane here. We're near Northeast Philly Airport. There are lines of police and fire as far as I can see. Black smoke filling the sky over the shopping plaza. It looks like it's on a side street affected. We're right across from a busy shopping center. So the plane, pieces of the plane are in the Roosevelt Mall parking lot, it looks like, according to police. That's why they're roping that off. This is as close. There's black smoke. Sorry, I'm breathing bad. Flames of black smoke coming over.
And so, yeah, he was able to capture some of this, I guess firefighters and first responders coming out to the scene. What we know about this plane, it was coming in from or leaving, going back to Mexico. Okay. This individual, her name is let me see if I can find her name. Her name is Valentina Guzman Murillo. She was coming in to get some type of medical treatment. Okay. She was coming in to get some type of medical treatment, and it was carrying her and 6 other people. And the 7th person was in the vehicle on, so they're saying it was carrying 6 people, and the 7th, it claimed 7 lives, and 22 others were injured. The crash occurred shortly after 6 p.m. on Friday, January the 31st, near Roosevelt Mall and intersection of Roosevelt Boulevard and Ottman, or is that, I don't have my glasses on. What does that say? Cotman Avenue. Multiple videos obtained by NBC 10 showed that the plane plummeting from the sky, crashing on the ground, and massive explosion shortly after. Multiple homes in the area caught fire. According to the FAA, the plane was a Learjet 55 that left Northeast Philadelphia Airport, was headed for Springfield Branson National Airport, and stopping in Missouri before traveling to its final destination in Tijuana, Mexico. Hey, super producer.
What's up? I just dropped my brother off at the airport, so I was like, let me pop in for a second. What
Okay,
we talking about?
we talking about that plane crash that happened in Philly and hit the homes and all that stuff, and several homes caught on fire,
That ring cam video was crazy.
wasn't it?
That
Um,
was that would have scared me. That would have been. I'm thinking I would have been like, we under attack.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh my God, what is going on?" But it's saying that this girl, she was coming in for some type of medical treatment for a life-threatening illness at Shriners Hospital, Children's Hospital in Philadelphia. So, like, basically, her whole family was in the plane and they passed away.
Yeah, because what I read was she had went to Shriners for a life saving
Hmm.
surgery, and they were flying her back
Back to Mexico. Yep.
to yeah, and
Hmm.
this happened. This is
Hmm.
wow.
Hmm.
That's wow.
Yep. Yep.
Wow,
So,
lots of plane incidents going on. What do you guys think about that? I mean, there was a plane from Houston to New York that had some sort of emergency. Then late last night there was some plane that the flaps stopped working and they were called back to Wisconsin.
that
Um,
that's crazy.
just lots of I would say that there some sort of interference going on. Um,
With the, remember the Black Hawk helicopter we talked about on Friday. They were saying some more information came out. They were saying that they have a shortage of staffing. So even though she was probably flying at the wrong level elevation, they should have caught it. And but since they have a massive shortage, that they wasn't able to caught it, and they're attributing the shortage because of the COVID mandates. I guess they haven't called back those people because they didn't take the vaccination.
wow.
Yeah.
Yo, what a way to cover up. You gonna blame it on COVID? We've been out of COVID what? How many years now?
Well, that's what they claim. Well, they still had COVID mandates that if you didn't take the vaccination, you still can't return. Well, you get basically lost your job. But
Lies. They should have sued because you could take a COVID test every morning. They supposed to provide you with a COVID test every morning if you don't, because you didn't have to take the vaccine. I know with me working in the hospital, if you refused to take the vaccine, you had to wear a mask and then you had to take a COVID test every morning. Um,
here, in Michigan, they had exclusion, like, based off religion or whatever. But the schools were still firing people if you didn't take the vaccine. You actually lost your job.
that's the same.
So I guess it all depends on what state you were in. Um, but yeah, I know and if you go in Michigan, if you want to find a teaching job, All you have to do is just pass that certification, and you can find a job just like that because they have a shortage of teachers.
Yeah, I think that's everywhere. Here in Illinois too. But you know,
Mhm.
teachers pay. I mean, they're very upset about their pay. That's a lot of what's
Mhm.
going on with the Chicago school system. The
Yeah.
pay,
Mhm. The pay is
and
not good.
yeah, it's not
Mhm.
equal to what they have to deal with. And I,
Right.
I can agree. I can agree with that. All right,
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
producing today. Next topic. Next
Next
case.
next topic. Okay, so this, the next topics that we're going to talk about is the Grammy Awards, okay? Were you able to watch the Grammy Awards, or you don't get into that?
Man, I saw a few things, but I mainly was watching boxing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot that fight was on, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Clarissa Shields.
Yeah. Who won?
Yeah, Clarissa Shields did.
Okay. And that girl is way bigger than her, but she was
She
saying,
def she definitely like for me, and this is super producer. The views and opinions it expressed
mm-hmm.
in these next couple of sentences belong to the super producer. To me, that was a rigged fight.
You
It
think?
was a paid. It was a paid fight. It was a paid one because her opponent was way taller than her, had a
Okay.
superior reach to her. I mean, it was several times I was like, take the hit, like knock her out. That she could have knocked her out. So that was
But
a live plan to me.
maybe she's not a, just because you taller and bigger, that don't mean you can't get beat down.
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just
Okay.
saying they were equally matched when it came to skill.
Okay.
I
Okay.
feel like they was equally matched when it came to skill, but there were certain hits that she made. The taller one, I think her last name is Perkins.
Uh-huh.
There were certain hits that she made, boy.
Should have
That
took
yeah,
Clarissa out,
right.
and
And
it
so,
didn't.
and I feel like she missed a kind of, pulled back a little bit. So
Okay.
I felt like this was a paid situation for me. I don't
Okay.
know
Okay.
who else saw the
I
fight
gotta
out
I
there,
gotta yeah, who put in the
because you
chat?
can see it on YouTube. Just go right to YouTube and put in Clarissa Shields versus Perkins or Shields versus Perkins, and it was all over YouTube. So
And maybe it was paid on purpose because she got the movie out and they trying to boost her
I
up.
don't even know how well the movie did because I didn't go
It did
see it. I didn't.
horribly. It did horribly.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, let me
Because
just
she's
pull
not
up
she's
box
not big
office
enough
score.
for that. For me, I didn't feel like she was big enough for a movie to open on Christmas Day. Nah, not then. I feel like that she should have waited and pushed it back. She probably would have had a better showing right
They
before this.
said
Right before this fight would have been a great time to drop that movie. But
right, right.
okay.
It's saying that the film, it's gross 8 million so far.
Wonder how much it cost to make it.
12 million. The
Gee,
film.
Lord. So they already in the hole. They're still in the hole 4 million.
And they
Dang.
didn't hire no people from Flint then because they could have got
Dang.
off cheaper than that.
Okay, they could have made this thing for $2 million.
Get some real Negroes from Flint, Michigan.
They could have just went right there on down there on Clio Road and and
They could
filmed
have
that on Clio Road.
right.
My God, today, no
They needed
ma'am.
to call Tyrone on this film
Okay,
because
I'm like, man, you still 4 million in the hole?
they still 4 million at
Yeah,
home.
she needed to win this fight so she could pay her debt.
Hmm.
Man, that's crazy.
Well,
You know,
she only earned 175 for this fight. That's what she
that
earned. That was the purse for winning this fight.
dang. Lord, it just tells me, that's the disparaging thing between women boxing and men boxing. I think women boxing is getting more popular.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
with the different now types of personalities, but It's still got a ways to go. Wow, that's amazing. That's
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah. It's yeah, we still got some, mountains to climb as far as,
Yeah, I
the
mean, it's
money
just like
that they
women's
make.
basketball when it comes to that.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, yeah. And I think they probably have a lot of viewership with the women's boxing, but it's just I think they just promote it different, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's more the women boxing to me has been a lot more exciting
Mhm.
lately. You know, I think with the entrance of Clarissa Shields, she brings the fresh, young perspective with the hip hop. You know,
Mhm.
she can rap. You know, so I
Mhm.
think she brings a fresh perspective with that. And women boxers are just looking different. You know, they're not looking like hard,
Yeah,
boxers.
yeah, on
Now
their
they're yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
with one eye
now they're
closed, one eye
right, right.
open.
In their regular clothes, they're looking like, women.
Ladies, cute
Yeah, they're
ladies.
looking like ladies and they're
Mhm.
wearing, makeup. The thing that threw me off though, that cracked me up was she was in the ring sparring, and
Mhm.
she had long hair, right? It was like long hair. It was like long hair, wavy hair.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, she just pulled the wig off, handed it down there. She had them braids, and I was like,
What is
"What?"
going on?
I
Like,
was like, "Oh my
what?
god!"
This is
I was
not
like, "You know
ladylike.
what? Okay." I'm
Like,
like, "Oh my god!" I'm
my
like, "Girl."
wig.
I'm
Like,
like, "Girl, you could
what
have
are
just
you
came out
doing?
with the braids. We didn't need to see all that." I'm like, "Wow, this is amazing."
But
So
yeah, but remember, I don't know if you watch track. Remember Shakari Richardson? Is it Shakari Richardson or
yeah, yeah,
Shakari
but
Richard?
at least
And
she,
she took her
she
wig off. When
but
she-
and that's like, I think that's the, how they're making things exciting because
yeah,
they're
like,
making it
oh my God,
acceptable
no,
to.
she didn't take her wig off. She my
I was totally, I think I fell out of my chair because I'm thinking, I said, okay, she gonna spar with her wig on, or she gonna spar with her hair like this, right? Because I thought it was installed. I was like, okay, she gonna spar with her hair like this.
uh-huh.
I said, I want to see this. Um, But she started talking, she started bouncing around a little bit, and she was juggling with people, and then all of a sudden she took the wig off and handed it down there to that girl, and I was like,
Like, no, you didn't. Like, what's going on
I was like, man, that was so unnecessary.
here?
I was like, that was so unnecessary. But maybe it was, it's starting to be a little gimmicky, but it's exciting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's refreshing to be like, okay, I can take off my wig and people ain't, joking or worried or nothing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how her mama felt about it, but
Yeah, but
I
her
know
mom probably was like, "Girl, why you do
I
that?"
know it was some old people screaming
Like,
somewhere
this is
like, "Oh my God,
so unladylike.
they already think we ghetto and look at her."
Right.
You know,
A hot ghetto mess.
I showed my mama. My mama was like, "Now she didn't need to do none of it." I was like, my mom 72. She was like, "Now she didn't need to do none of that." And I was like, "Why, mom?" She was like, "Her hair was braided just fine. She didn't need to be doing all that." I
Right.
said, "Oh." I said, "Yes, ma'am."
You say yes.
I said, "Yes, ma'am."
Oh my
So,
goodness. Well,
but
keeps us
that's what it
watching,
is.
right? Yeah, it
Yeah,
keeps us
I mean, I
watching.
feel like that was the point of it.
Mm,
It keeps you watching because you'll be like, "What's
engaged
she
and
gonna?
like, yeah,
Yeah,
what's
what's
she
she
gonna
gonna
do
do
next?
next?"
Yeah. Hmm.
That was wild. That was already wild. And then Papoose, when he came out with her,
Hmm. Hmm.
and he was rapping. I don't know about that, situation.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how, um, like, cause I don't know if I would want. If I was a man, I don't know if I would want my woman face. I turn over and she looking like Martin. You remember Martin got beat up?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how that works. I would be so. I don't know. I would just be crying. I would be like, oh God. I would be
Uh-huh.
like, oh my God, you okay? Like, because her face is gonna be swollen in certain
Oh,
parts for a
yeah, she had
while.
all these lumps on her face.
Like, okay, man, get in the comments and let me know. Yeah, they're
Mhm.
cute together.
Yeah.
And he needs to divorce his wife, true. But I'm asking the men specifically, like, how would you deal with that? How would you deal with having a girlfriend that's a boxer and you wake up the next morning and she looking like Martin? Um, you
Mark
know,
from the fight when
they swallow.
when he fought
Yes,
Tommy Hitman.
yes, yes. How does that work? Like, how I don't know, and I don't know how I feel about that. This is
I think
interesting.
Papoose he likes that kind of thing because what's his wife name?
Remy Ma,
Remy Ma. She's a fighter. She's not
I
she's not a trained
she
fighter, but she
and
talk
she's
about
not.
whooping people butt all the
If
time
you
and stabbing
Well, if
people
you
and shit.
ask me, they're along the same lines of aggression, but also the same lines of how they look. They're
Yeah,
both
yeah.
pretty strong looking
Hard
women.
looking woman, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just, I love that Papoose is happy. I
Mhm.
love that he's happy with her. If that's the thing, I'm just asking about that aspect of it because that would scare me. I think I would forget. I would turn. Huh? I think I would be like that. But man, get in his comments and
Yeah,
let me know.
all eyes on me saying Papoose and her are cute together, but he needs to divorce his wife. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
Mhm.
not. I'm not doubting that they're cute together. They are.
Mhm.
I love that he's happy. I love that. You
Mm.
know, they look like a real couple. I'm just, how
Mhm.
does that work? Because you've never really seen a
Mhm.
woman boxer in
Mhm.
a relationship.
Mhm. Mhm.
That makes sense. Like you never seen them, with their male out in public and at
Mm.
fights, stuff like that. Well, at least I haven't. So
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
little boy, you see that little boy right there?
Yeah.
Man, there's a picture of him on my page. Look how he look at her when look at where he looking.
He
Look
looked
at him.
like, ooh, look at that booty. He was like,
He
mama
takes
got an
me out.
ass.
And whose son is that? Is that her nephew or something?
I
Because
think that's her nephew.
I was so confused about why he was up there. But anyway, I'm still waiting for the man to reply about this situation. But we can go ahead
Look
to
at this dude right here. He like, what? He like, whoa, that's a lot of booty.
the okay. I'm just like, she's a very nice looking woman.
Yeah. He
Oh
said
wow,
she
she's
got a
thick.
lot
That's
of
what
butt.
hot. Karen just said, "Oh wow, she's thick."
Yeah, she
Yeah,
thick.
yeah. I mean, to me, she's like, she's very nice looking and everything. It's the only part is after the fight, that their face is gonna be like
All
swollen
bruised
or
up and yeah.
messed up, or if they fight, face get cut during the fight. And how
Hmm.
does that work? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just you wake up, you turn over, and you got Martin next to you because
Right.
it's gonna happen.
I guess love is love,
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't mind that.
Love
I'm
it
just
through the
saying, is it
bruises.
weird? Is it awkward? Those are the questions I get.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I was the man, I wouldn't want my woman to be getting beat up like that.
Like
You
that.
know,
Nah, yeah. 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 I hear
so
you. Mhm.
I'm just, that's my observation. But okay, to the Grammys we go. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that was a good topic. So Grammys. I don't know who all watched the Grammys yesterday, but these are some of the highlights. They're saying, oh, it was some big winners. What's her name? Beyonce came. I think she won two
She's not the
Grammys. Um, for country music. She won 2 Grammys for country music. So,
Nothing country about that music she made. But anyway,
well, this, and they showed what's his name, Jay-Z. He was in sitting right next to her, and they were like, oh my God. They were like so shocked that she won.
Child, whatever. They paid for that Grammy. Get up out of here with
You
that
know they
mess.
did.
I'm not a Beyonce fan, first of all. You know,
Uh-huh,
not that I dislike her. I'm not a Beyonce fan. I think I've told y'all this. Because she only talks to y'all when she wants y'all to buy something.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah,
And yeah, no.
yeah.
But they paid for it, so I guess they should have been fake excited. y'all hear me.
Oh my God.
Child,
So
child.
this is some of the
We decided we're not just going to be celebrating our favorite music, we're also celebrating the city that brought us so much of that music.
now all through these things that they're going to show you. Sometimes I feel like, okay, Holly weird for
I want to thank all the fans that let my music be heard by the Recording Academy. I want to thank my mom for driving me to every voice lesson.
I dedicate this award to all my immigrant brothers and sisters.
Members of the County of Los Angeles Fire Department.
I am confident that we will recover and rebuild together because we are LA strong.
So they dedicated most of the Grammy awards because to the California victims, and they kind of used it as like a fundraiser. So they highlighted some of the I guess charities that you could donate to and all that stuff. Now you saw what's his name? They Not Like Us. What's that guy's name?
Kendrick
Um
Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. He won a Grammy for
Kendrick Lamar.
yeah, he got the best rap artist. Um and he said at the end of the day, nothing is more powerful than the rap music. And we are the culture. So, oh, you know what? It says Kendrick Lamar praised the rap genre while accepting his fifth Grammy other night. So he won 5 Grammy awards.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Drake
Um,
is gonna be very mad.
yes, that's true. Um, $7 million was raised from home viewership. That was being donated to the people out in Los Angeles that was affected by the fires. And Alicia Keys, she says DEI is not a threat; it's a gift. So she was one of the women producers that was honored as a songwriter and producer. Oh, that's her son right here. He's cute. And Miley Cyrus, she was one of the presenters. She didn't win anything. Shakira, she won something.
But Shakira, did you pay them taxes though?
Right. And are you over here illegally? That's why she shot out all her immigrant family.
But did you pay them taxes?
Right. She paid them taxes. So I did want to highlight some of the outfits. We can't talk about the Grammy Awards without highlighting some of these outfits. Okay. This is an individual, nameless individual. This is something that she wore to the Grammy Awards. She looks interesting.
What is it?
I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be like little
Is that a whole bunch of tulle?
Yeah, tulle on her dress, but they're girls dancing. They have the ballerina dancers. I'm assuming that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Why? Okay.
So
listen, all I can say right now is okay.
Wait till you see this one.
Okay. Now this, you know what? I expect this type of stuff from Jaden. I
Jaden
expect this
said,
type of stuff from Jaden.
I'm not only royalty, I wear castles on my
This might be a replica of his house.
Oh my God.
This might be
Jesus,
a replica of his house.
Jesus, take the
Hey,
wheel.
Dr. Nikita Cloud, what is going on?
Dr. Nikita is in the building.
Okay.
This is a
Listen,
Jesus take the wheel.
what was he trying to say about she said Jada need a whooping. Jada need a whooping. Dr. Nikita, don't you come up here and start no mess. Now that man was dressed fine from the neck down. From the
Right.
neck down, that's the most normal he ever looked. So his little hairpiece, but did he say why? Because normally he says why. He always protesting something. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And his thing right now is homelessness and like feeding the homeless because he got these food trucks that he feed the homeless with.
Okay.
So
Ain't
um
nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with
did
that.
he say? Because normally he'll tell. You know why? Maybe he got it on his head for the fires.
It says Jaden Smith showed up on the red carpet with an AM um interesting look. He appears to be wearing a black castle on his head. And this is what it looks like from the side. Yeah.
Maybe it was supposed to represent the burnt out homes
Maybe so
and
because it's black, you know.
yeah, in LA. And he always but listen, this is the first time from the neck down he looked normal. Cause look at this. Now look
Yeah.
at him in the Met. He could have been
Yeah.
dressed like that. Listen, I'm gonna take a win when I see a win.
He looks
I'm gonna
like he
take one.
needs to eat a sandwich though.
Well, at one point, him and his sister was role reversing one day because he was wearing skirts and she was wearing pants.
This is his sister,
Yeah, Willow.
Willow. I'm surprised she didn't win a Grammy bit because her music is starting to really take off.
And
She's
she
been
can,
becoming really popular. And she could
and
sing.
yeah, she
Hmm.
and play all them instruments. Play them
Yeah.
instruments she be playing.
Hmm.
Um.
Hmm.
Okay. What other fashion we got?
Other fashion. Let me see. Okay. You got John Legend and his wife, what's her name? Chrissy T.
Chrissy.
Yeah. Yeah.
There, something. It's something odd about them. I don't know. It's something odd about them.
She's pretty naked, but he like it, I love it, I guess.
Child. What is the lady dressed like the nun over here? She looks like Judy Garland.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, she's looks pretty.
Maybe she's making a statement. I mean, I know. Oh, Cardi B. Okay,
Cardi
Cardi.
B looks very nice. That's a beautiful
She
dress.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. You is snatched. Okay.
Snatch, right. She got on all her clothes.
Okay, finally.
She got on all her clothes.
Okay. Listen, she's moving on. I like that for her.
Right.
She's moving on, and I like that.
Okay. Look at
Janelle Monae is
Glorilla.
always dressed. Glorilla looks cute.
Yeah, she looks really nice.
Cynthia and Varo. Where was her girlfriend?
I'm not for sure. They didn't show her on the red
And you know
carpet
who
or
her
nothing.
girlfriend is, right?
Who?
The creator of The Shy. What's her name? Lena. Wait,
Lena
I think.
Waithe?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Who's supposed to be the male in this relationship? Lena?
Janelle Monae is dressed interestingly.
Janelle Monae, Janelle Monae, she's always been one of those she's always been fully clothed, but lately she's been showing off her body.
Her girlfriend, well, her ex, because they're not together anymore, is the lady. Oh man, what is her name? Light skinned lady. She played in this television series that I like. That's no longer on, but she's played in so many movies, too.
Oh,
Um,
Janelle Monae or her girlfriend?
her girlfriend. Well, her ex-girlfriend, because I don't think they're together anymore.
Oh yeah, that's her
It
girlfriend.
was.
Tessa Thompson.
Yeah, it was. They're not together
Really?
anymore. I don't think so. Where have you been, Shawan? I don't know.
I
I'm
didn't
just
know Tessa
asking.
Thompson was gay. I didn't know that.
Really?
No,
Okay.
I
Oh
didn't know
wow.
Tessa Thompson was gay.
Oh wow.
I'm a big fan of Tessa Thompson. She does play in a lot of movies. Um,
Yeah.
I thought Janelle Monáe, she's like more like a pansexual, so she gets down with everybody.
I don't know. I've only seen her with women, and that woman in particular. I love Janelle Monáe in acting. I wish she would
Yeah,
do a lot more of that.
she's a really good actress.
She has some awesome Amazon series.
Mhm.
Boy,
Mhm.
she is
Mhm.
excellent in those.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. Well, this
Mhm.
wasn't too bad.
Yeah. And then this is the girl
What
that was
is
speaking. I'm not for
yeah,
sure what's her name.
Dochi or something like that?
Yeah, the Dolce or something like that.
Dochi, but
Yeah.
what is the outfit though? Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't understand the outfit. I thought it was pretty weird, but she like it. I love it.
Maybe she's not trying to take the focus off of her body and want the focus to be on her talent.
Well, then she got up there and performed, and she had a bikini on. So I don't,
Well, okay, child.
so
I don't know.
yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, she had a bikini on when she performed. Uh, your girl Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is starting to calm down a little bit. I noticed.
Yeah, because her dad is. I don't know what's happening to him. They really need to check on his mental health. Did you see him performing? I think it was for the inauguration. He looked it homeless.
Homeless, right? Like something's going on with him. And then you have I thought Taylor Swift, she looked really cute in this dress.
I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, and I'm tired of seeing her. Um,
But I don't know
these are
what this
did that
tattoo is.
those yellow gloves like the gloves you clean the bathroom with
I
or
think
dishes you
so.
wash dishes? Okay,
I think so. She
okay,
just
that's a look.
do that was a little odd. Like what's going on here?
That's a look.
This gives me like dominatrix type of
That gives me Mr. Clean.
you said Mr. Clean. Mr.
That gives
Clean,
me
Mr.
that
Clean.
gives me Fabuloso Fantastic. I don't know. Maybe I know her bathroom clean. I know that.
You're right. You're right. Her bathroom is real clean.
It's clean, child. She could clean yours too.
Yep, and she got her head all wrapped
She
up or
ready. She
whatever.
not
She
gonna get
ready.
nothing on her, so she good.
She good. I
These are
think that was our
interesting.
last picture. Yeah. But yeah, so
Okay.
that was our interesting Grammy outfits. Any closing remarks? That's all I have for today.
Okay. Well, no, I don't. I mean, great show. Great show, producer.
I
Great
know. Look
show.
at me. Look
Okay.
at me.
Don't quit your day job, but you did pretty good.
Look at me.
Don't quit your day job, but okay, girl. Thank all of you for tuning in. X people, I don't know. You still not sending a representative? Okay. Okay then. What you got going on tonight?
I do have a show at 1 o'clock. It's 12:45 at 1 o'clock. And we'll probably be talking about some immigration stuff. So you guys tune in to my other channel. What you got going on? Are you streaming live from the village?
I'll be streaming
Oh
live
my
from the
goodness.
Dalton meeting today.
Make sure you bring. Well, I can't tell you online. I'll
Don't
text
do
you.
that.
I'll text you.
Don't do that. This is the Dalton meeting.
They own something different.
This is the Dalton meeting in the Park
Don't show
District.
up.
She probably won't even come. She claimed that she's not going to come because we need more security, and we do from her.
From
Because
her,
as you can
yes. They
see,
need to protect the residents from her crazy self.
as you can see, it's okay for politicians to take off from their seated place to attack you. So, Long as you know that, attend all of these meetings at your own risk. So, that's what I'm doing today, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm
Okay.
not, I'm not concerned. This is at the Park District where they usually have a lot of, even Cook County
Police
Sheriff be
there.
there. So,
Okay. Okay.
it should be okay. Like I'm not concerned about none of this. We're not in a place where the police are not going to act.
Let me
You
pull
heard
up
me,
the
South
agenda.
Holland? Did you hear me?
You
Okay, I
heard
hope you did.
you heard me.
So
Let me
that's what I got going on tonight.
I'm just want to pull up the agenda. Somebody post the agenda on Dalton
For
Politics
Dalton, she
page.
wants
Yeah.
to do 2 appointments. Now, didn't the judge tell her that she could not appoint
Anybody?
Max? No, Max.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
he
a
said
no.
no.
She
It was
got
no.
him on the agenda to appoint him as the village lawyer when he can't even file papers properly for her. The heck?
And you know what? This
Absolutely not. We
she
finna go to court for real.
she
No.
yeah, she's
Now this
something else.
this now this police chief that she wants to appoint is questionable for me. He's been in a lot of litigation when it comes to illegally terminating people.
So he's
He
a
also is
liability.
he's also current, of course, who is she not going to get that's not a liability? He also is currently working in Harvey with, he's supposed to be the trainer, but yet that mayor is weaponizing the police against the residents and the older people. So let me know why you're sitting back and you're a part of that. Let me know why the Harvey Police Department is condemned. Um, I need to know these things if you think you're coming over to Dalton, because for one, that police department is not condemned. For two, they've already been under so much stress during this whole administration. They don't need another person coming over there and suppressing and oppressing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I am interested. Plus, he needs to get his certifications reactivated. Allegedly, he's on the Illinois training board. Why is your stuff inactive? Um, it's just concerns for me, because we know she's not going to choose anybody that has integrity.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to choose somebody that's going to listen to her. So, you know, you look okay on paper,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say okay in a very, very shaky way. Um, I feel like everybody she chooses is desperate for a job. They're never actively working in that position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, this for me is no. And I agree with somebody in Dalton Politics that said they should just wait until after the election to do a nationwide search for a police chief that's qualified and that's currently working as a police chief somewhere with a good record, something that they can verify. And did he turn in his resume? Did he follow the proper procedure? Did she, which we know she don't. The proper procedure would be that this is the meeting where there's a discussion about who you want to appoint. And then the next meeting, there's a vote. So is she going to do it properly? No. No, she's not. So, for me, all of this is pointless, and I don't understand why people keep agreeing. It's also for me why people keep agreeing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
he should have been turning in his resume, talking with the trustees before now.
Mm-hmm.
If none of those things occurred, this is another situation where she wants to put somebody in charge who's going to listen to her and weaponize the police against the residents again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so, sir, if you're watching, you can stay right where you are, because the
Mm-hmm.
residents have been through enough. You coming over here in the last hour to be disruptive is insane, especially coming from allegedly where you're coming from, which is Harvey, and the same thing is going on over
And then
there.
over there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and you just watched your so-called mayor, not even allegedly, but lie on the oath at the elections hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, and I see they have that tech business license, the 3-story, banquet hall and all that on there too.
as they
Approval of
should.
business license. Approval of settlement between the Village of Dalton and Jessica Burns and May Burns.
I mean, there's just a lot going on. And why is that? Well, anyway, we'll see if she comes. Keith Freeman has put a lot of things on the agenda, which I think is great. Things that probably need to get moved forward. So it's great to see him put things on the agenda that need to be addressed.
Is he gonna
And
be there?
he's always there, but he's just in the back of the room, which I agree with.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I think if she does show up, it's going to be something to see. If not, it's going to be business, normal business. We could say normal business because we're not going to get a 10-minute. Okay, let me just explain what happened. Because they voted against something that you wanted. Okay. So
Child, I feel like I'm gonna get me a shirt that says "Motion Failed"
yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
all you finna hear in both places. That's very sad that you can't just get somewhere and sit down
Mm-hmm.
and just sit your time out. If that's what you're gonna do, if you're gonna make us suffer through you sitting there, then just sit there and be quiet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way I'm feeling about it. But
Yeah.
that's what we got going on today. Y'all keep all your notifications on and support everybody that you can, because y'all be out here in these YouTube streets. Support everybody. Let me do a Sharon right quick. Good morning, Jim. If you are here,
Jim
good morning.
was in the queue of Z.
Okay, that's it right there. Girl, you in the key of Coming to America. Oh my God. I got so many errands to run today. I just dropped my brother off at the airport. I'm on my way to pick up something from the store, and then I'm on my way home for a little while, and then
All
get
right.
to this meeting.
All right.
I'll see y'all this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. Y'all be safe out here from these airplanes. Watch your head today.
Lord, please watch your
Okay.
head. Watch your head.
Justin, you need to go to bed because I know John Q was up for a long time reviewing Sebastian's case. So you need to go to bed. Lord have mercy.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
All right. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
No, he didn't miss his flight, D. My sister-in-law here. He made it on time. I took him to the airport. He's already there. Just pray the flight don't get delayed or canceled. That's what you do.
You don't play for
But I'm
safe
sending.
travel. Safe travel.
Yes, I'm sending him back to you. You can have him back. We ready for him to go. Okay? He done wore out his welcome. He's yours. Take him. Okay?
Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button.